Hi, my name is Pete. Thanks for renting our camper. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the outside, and then we'll just do an overview of the inside on the second video. So I'll break this into two videos. We'll start with hitching up the camper. So this unit takes a 2 5/16 inch ball. Make sure that you use that size ball with this camper. Do not put this camper on a 2-inch ball, or it could come off of the hitch while you're towing. So when you get the hitch and you stick it in your vehicle's receiver, comes in, you've got the pin that goes through, and then the safety pin. Make sure that you don't push this on all the way. If you do, it'll come right off. So it's meant to go halfway on, and it'll keep this from coming out. In order to get this camper to sit on the ball properly, you pull that back, and that unlocks it, allows it to lower the camper down onto that. Once that ball is in there and it's sitting on the ball, push this forward. You need to get that forward all the way while you're towing, and in order to keep this secure, this lock will come right through this hole. Lock the lock on there while you're towing and while you leave the camper if you're going out on activities with your car. So there's 3 keys that come with this set. The triangle shaped one is going to fit the lock that goes here. This square one is the key to the camper door, and you've got one more. It's a round one, and that's to all the exterior doors with it for the unit. Once you get that hooked up to your vehicle, you got your 2 chains. You want to cross these chains as best you can and hook them up under your vehicle. That way, if it does come off while you're towing, the cross chains catch the trailer as it falls down. And there's also a trailer brake wire that will just wrap around the chains and hook up as well. And then lastly, you've got your 7-pin adapter, which is going to plug into your vehicle. This 7-pin style is designed for vehicles that have trailer brakes and will allow you to utilize your vehicle's trailer brakes if you have them while you're towing the vehicle. Dual propane tanks. You do need to switch the regulator if you run out. It's got an indicator green and red, and you'll need to open the perspective tank to get the propane into the unit. Each tank should last about 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how much you're using it. If you're not running the heater, it'll last your entire rental. If you do for some reason need to swap these out, just loosen this strap, pull this off, cover comes off, and you can take this to any place that fills propane tanks or an exchange center. Batteries are behind there. You won't need to worry about that. These blocks, I like to use these just so I don't have to crank this up and down as much. There's quite a few of them. They'll be in one of the side compartments, and then a couple plastic chocks that can go in the vehicle as you're unhitching. If you're having issues with the trailer either going on and you're not able to get this to lock down, or trying to take it off and this seems like it's stuck, it's probably because there's pressure coming this way and pushing on this pin, making it difficult. So you may need to chock the trailer, pull your vehicle forward just slightly to get that pressure off. That'll allow it to either drop down or come off. Coming around this side of the camper, we've got a couple chairs that are included that'll be in the back compartment stored under there. Feel free to use them. In this compartment, we've got firewood. We're gonna have a couple tools that help to lower the jacks and to extend the awning. So lowering the jacks, it's gonna be the same for all 4. You come on here and lower the jacks. These jacks are not meant to lift the trailer up. They're only meant to stabilize the trailer and make it a little bit even. It's okay. Hey, we're making a video. When you're getting the awning out, you're going to need to get this so that it's in line with this hook. Right now it's not, and right now it is, in order to get that to come out. Otherwise you're going to fight it. So as you're pulling that in and out, that's what this is for. Make sure it's in line with that. The step right here when you're driving, when you're driving, push it in, and when you're camping, you can pull it out, and it comes a little bit lower to the ground. Coming over here, this is the biggest compartment. If you have the generator, or if you want the generator with your rental, we'll stick it in here, as well as the camp chairs and the hose to fill the camper. Right here is your freshwater connection. This is the tank that is the onboard tank of the unit. It's about a 30-gallon tank. The pump runs off of it. Hot water heater. Won't need to access that, but if you do run out of water, you'll need to fill that up right there. Spare tire. And coming around this side, right here is our city water connection. So if you're at an RV park, or if you're at someone's house or somewhere that has a hose that you can hook up, this will bypass the tank. You won't need to worry about how much water you're using. That comes like this. This is the hose, and the way that it's stored is screwed together so that it doesn't leak water. Before you put it back in the camper, I'd like to ask that you please drain it. You can go in the camper. And then get it back together. So this right here would screw in to this, and then this would go to your water supply, and then this would just give you a pressurized water source and bypass the pump in the water tank. When you store it, screw it back together. When you're done with all these, make sure that they snap closed or they'll fall off while you're driving. Right here is your electrical outlet. So this is a 30 amp plug. If you're at an RV park, campground, it's possible that you may have something to plug this into, a receptacle. If you're out kind of boondocking or in the woods, you're going to want to use this adapter to hook it up to the generator. So this adapter is a 15 amp. You get it on there, and this generator is pretty simple. It's got a couple things you'll need to do while you're storing it. While you're traveling, you want this in the off position. That's the vent. So, and then when we're using it, we want the vent on. That allows gases as they build up and heat up to escape. We're going to pull the choke right here before we start it, and then we want this on the green to run it. Then you pull. It may take 1 or 2 times. Turn off the choke, and you're good to go. To get power to run the AC or anything else on here, we just plug this right into here, and you're all set. That'll power the air conditioner for this unit. The solar on this camper will run everything with the exception of the air conditioner and the microwave. It'll run your heater, it'll run your lights. We've got an inverter inside that we'll talk about on the next video. The only thing that you really would need the generator for is if you were going to use the microwave or the air conditioner. So we'll end this one and we'll start the next one on the inside of the camper. Thanks.